children, welcome back to Uma Talks, and today we are going to do fourth poetry from Hornbill, that is childhood. Okay, so this is the last poetry. The last one, the fifth poetry is already deleted this year. Okay, so this is the last poetry for this year 2020-21. So childhood. Okay, and again before we start, I repeat the same thing. Do give a big like, okay, and share it and subscribe the channel if you have not done it till now. So let us start with this particular poetry, childhood. Childhood. The poet is Marcus Netton. Now over here, children, the poet is very much confused. He is confused. He cannot understand that when did his childhood actually leave him and go? When did he enter into adolescence? He cannot understand, and the poetry he has written based on that. So he is completely puzzled about the loss of his childhood. He cannot accept that his childhood has already left him. Okay, and he has crossed the childhood. So it is natural process of growing up. Okay, but still the poet tries to find an answer, okay, to two of his questions, two queries he has, that when did my childhood go? It means when did his childhood go? And the second one, where did his childhood go? So two questions, when did his childhood go and where did his childhood go? So the first possibility is he only gives the answer to both the questions. So for the first question he says, maybe at the time of departure of his childhood, he relates to the age when he had completed the age of 11. Okay, after completing the age of 11, he thinks that maybe when I completed the age of 11 and when I developed the power of understanding, okay, when I became aware that heaven and hell cannot be found in the geography book, okay, they cannot be found anywhere in the world, okay, then he concluded they did not exist only. Okay, so he developed a sense of understanding. So that is what he says, that when I reached a logical conclusion, okay, that is based on my reasoning power, maybe then my childhood must have left me. Okay, I would have entered into the second phase. So that is the answer to the first question. Now, second possibility, he says, relates to the time when he realized the hypocrisy of the adults. Okay, so he says that this is the first, you can say, possibility कि हो सकता है कि जब 11 years का हो और जब वो वाली situation हो, hell और heaven वाली, तो वो एक हो सकता है. और second possibility is this, okay, when he realized that adults, means the parents, the teachers, okay, according to the children, they are not what they preach. Okay, they preach something and they do something. So there is definitely quite a lot of confusion over there. So he says they are very hypocrite. So he realizes that they are the hypocrisy of the adults, and they were not all that they looked alike. What they preached, they were not the same. They talked of love and gave advice of love, but did not had love themselves. They were not affectionate at all. They themselves did not love people. So, but they preached. So this is when I understood that maybe then I would have grown up. Okay. And the third possibility relates to the time when he finds that he was the master of his mind, when he could control his mind, when he could dominate his mind, you can say, he could master his mind, and he could use it in whichever way he, like he could not be deviated, you can say, in other words. Okay, whatever he wanted, he could do. So this was the third possibility when the childhood would have left him. And he could now produce his own thoughts. Like elders could not make him think according to their thoughts. So then the poet feels that then maybe my childhood must have left me. So he could now produce his own thoughts and did not repeat what others tell him. So a sense of individuality dawned upon him, came up to him, and he wonders whether he lost his childhood on one of those days. So he gives three possibility, children. Hope you understood. One is that hell and heaven. The second one is the hypocrisy of the adults teaching love and do not practice themselves. Third one, when he would master his mind. And in the final stanza, the last one, he dwells on the problems where actually, okay, childhood is gone. Any of the three possibilities, but where did it go? Okay, so on the basis that he is small child, on the basis of his limited knowledge, okay, he thinks that his childhood went to some forgotten place. Okay, ऐसा जगह भूल भुलैया वाला जहाँ से कि वो फिर से रिटर्न होके नहीं आ सकता है. From where he could not come back. Okay, and that was hidden in an infant's face, and finally it went from there and it got into some small kid, an infant's face. It went and got stuck. So the poet also speaks that adolescent follows childhood, means after childhood you enter into adolescent, and in the same way as childhood had replaced infancy, means when you are infant, when you are just born, that is infancy stage. After that you enter into childhood and then you enter into adolescent. So he says that after childhood I enter into adolescent, just the same way as after infancy I entered into childhood. Okay, and this is all a process of growing up. In a beautiful poetry, very simple to understand. Okay, and I'm very sure you must all have understood. But still, children, any doubts, do comment in the comment box down. And even if you have liked it, you are enjoying English with me, do put that yes ma'am, we are enjoying English. Do let me know that you are enjoying it. Okay, and what is your reaction about it. So thank you for watching, and thank you very much.